Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Parks and Recs Commission meeting. We're going to do the open ceremonies. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Can everybody please stand up? Put your right hand over your heart.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm going to call the meeting to order at 5:30. Can we get a roll call, please?
Chairperson Lobano,
Present.
Vice Chairperson Carlin, Commissioner Jimenez,
Present.
Commissioner Ulloa.
Present.
All right, thank you. Are there any corrections to the agenda?
No, Chairperson, no corrections today. Thank you.
All right, perfect. We're going to move on to public comments.
Chairperson, at this time, the general public may address the commission/committee on any items listed on the agenda, including items not listed on the agenda, non-agenda items that are within the subject matter jurisdiction. Please be aware that the maximum time allotted for members of the public to speak shall not exceed 3 minutes per person. State law prohibits the commission or committee from taking action or entertaining extended discussion on a topic that is not listed on the agenda. Please show courtesy to others and direct all your comments to the chairperson. And Chairperson, we have no comments today.
All right, with that being said, we're going to move on. We're going to approve the minutes for July 17, 2025.
I make a motion to approve. I motion to approve.
All right, so we have a motion to move forward. Next item on the agenda, we're going to get staff communication.
Chairperson, members of the commission, today our Assistant Director, Veronica Ramirez, will be presenting on the items on the agenda. Thank you.
Good evening, Chairperson Lubano, members of the commission. I have a number of recreation program and special event updates for you, so please feel free to ask questions anytime. We are just wrapping up our youth basketball season for the summer, so we will now move into our youth flag football program, which is now accepting registration through September 16th. We have space in all of our divisions with the exception of the D group, which is the 5 and 6 year olds. Once we conclude registration, we'll convene all the parents for an online meeting and then move into our evaluation process at City Park. So this will be our first season actually utilizing the new field, which is very exciting for our program operators, of course, and our participants. We are accepting, as I mentioned, registration for a number of those divisions. We will, we are charging $60 per participant, which includes a jersey and an end of season award. And we do also have, not listed here, a Tiny Tots division for 3-year-olds as well, which has a few spaces left. Moving on to our adult sports, we're also in the process of wrapping up our adult softball and adult basketball seasons, but we'll move right into the next ones after those conclude, so we do have space available. And we recently added a Tuesday night adult softball program just by popular demanding for the participants wanting something a little bit more competitive, which will actually take place at Citi Field, which is another first for us. It's $320 per team, and they can have up to 15 players per team. Our Play School program is also in the process of accepting registration. The fees for this program are $275 per participant per month. The program runs from September through May of next year. Participants must be 3 years old at the start of the program, which is September 2nd of this year, and they must be potty trained as well to participate in the program. It takes place from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at our youth center. Our Tiny Tots group of 3 and 4 year olds is full, but we do have a few spaces left in our 4 and 5 age group. We do fully expect for that program to fill up, as it usually does year after year. All right. Another very popular program are recreational trips that we have coming up. We actually have 2 this coming weekend. The first of which is this coming Saturday, August 23rd. We're going to be taking a group of 25 participants to Santa Monica Beach. So we'll provide transportation, and typically the participants just have to bring their own spending money. So in addition to the 25 individuals partaking in that program, we'll also send 4 staff for supervision along as well. And as well as our new coordinator will be attending to kind of get his bearings as far as being able to see what those programs look like in person. Additionally, we will have the Catalina trip. Usually fills up within seconds of opening registration online, as it did again this time. We actually offered 2 trips to help meet demand, one of which will be this Sunday, as I mentioned, and then next Sunday as well. We can accommodate up to 50 guests per trip on those, on each of those field trips to Catalina. And we hope the commission can join us on September 11th as we host our annual ceremony at City Hall. It'll be right here just south of where we are on the deck next to the flags. That'll be at 10 a.m. The ceremony lasts approximately 45 minutes and will include messages from our city council as well as our fire and police chiefs. All right, new this year, I believe the last time we had this was roughly 4 to 6 years ago. I haven't really heard anybody agree on a timeline, but I know it definitely happened and was very popular at the time at City Park. We've now reintroduced this, and it'll take place over at the golf course and more specifically up next to the monument at Bicknell. We have space for up to 100 cars to sign up, as well as 15 to 20 show bikes. We have 30 cars registered right now and 1 bicycle. So if we don't get a lot of bikes, for example, we'll just offset that with allowing more cars to register so we have a nice full group of individuals for the day. In addition to the car show component, we'll also have food trucks on hand. We'll have music playing throughout the day with a couple of DJ areas. I'm sure we'll have just a lot of drop-in activity as well, people bringing their cars that maybe aren't enrolled but will show up and just kind of join in and park their cars in the general area. And then we're also open to, or we just opened vendor registration, but specifically for car-themed type, items for sale, as opposed to what you would typically see at some of our events. We're looking for something a little bit more tailored. So certainly if you know of anybody that might be interested or has a business that relates to that car show, we'd be more than welcoming of them. And then we'll have some nonprofit representation as well. And then lastly, is just to put this on everyone's radar, we'll have full reports and rundowns of essentially a play-by-play and all the bands that we will have signed by our next commission meeting. But we have our Heritage Festival and Parade, as well as the 5K, 10K run taking place October 10th through October 12th. And of course, our Halloween Festival, which will take place on Saturday, October 25th, which will feature the train ride. So both of those events, of course, very popular. And like I said, we'll be able to provide a lot more detail at our upcoming commission meeting. And that concludes my report. If anybody has any questions, I would be happy to answer them.
I do have one question regarding the recreational trips. Is that program year-round now, or how does it work?
Yes, it's year-round. Lori, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe we take a month off in July, just because we have so much other programming available, but it's continuous. And we have specific timeframes that we have to offer a certain amount of trips. And it's typically close to the calendar year, but in this case, yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's a monthly trip for each of those. Mm-hmm.
I have one question. So for the car event and other events in the future, I was wondering, what's the process like for if like food vendors want to sell food for those events?
So they're always welcome to contact us directly at the office, and they can actually just call and ask for, like myself or our recreation supervisor, Nadine Hernandez. We can walk them through the process or provide them with the website link, which is also actually available on our special events page on the city's website. And it's just a questionnaire essentially that asks them what they sell and if they're going to be able to provide insurance and all the requirements that we have. And it's essentially for the entire special event season or the year. So we have a list of vendors that we reach out to. So if anybody wanted to add themselves to that list, it's easy. They can just go online and do that.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to move on to Commissioner Orals or comments. Do any of my colleagues have any comments or?
Yeah, for orals?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 things before we go and adjourn. The first thing, I think it'd be effective if like we can have like a survey that we can send out like via social media and to our teams That way we can ask for like feedback on the events for the summer season. I think that would be really good to do. The second thing, as the summer season winds down, I wanted to thank the entire Department of Parks and Rec, along with all the commissioners, for putting up a successful and a really fun summer season. Thank you.
I don't have any comments or orals. At this moment, we're going to adjourn the meeting. Thank you.